What's up, PumpTalk Nation? Get ready for a lightning round of the biggest stories hitting the reality TV and entertainment world. We're kicking things off with some major shade being thrown in Bachelor Nation, and you won't believe who's dishing it out. The new Bachelorette, Frankie Paul, is already making waves, and it seems not everyone is a fan of her casting, including a familiar face from The View. We're diving deep into Behar's surprising comments and what they mean for the upcoming season. Next up, we're pulling back the curtain on the casting secrets of The Bachelorette. Reality Steve is spilling the tea on how producers are allegedly luring potential contestants, promising bachelor dreams but serving up Bachelorette seasons instead. Are they playing mind games, or is this a genuine strategy to find the perfect lead? We've got the inside scoop on the tactics being used to fill the mansion. Then, we're getting personal with the new Bachelorette, Frankie Paul, as she navigates a major decision. This season's fantasy suites are bringing up some serious questions about her Mormon upbringing and how she plans to balance her faith with the intimate realities of the show. Will she embrace tradition or forge her own path? We're exploring her deeply personal struggles and choices. And finally, we're breaking down why Frankie Paul's journey to becoming the Bachelorette is so unique. Forget Bachelor Nation history, this season's lead is coming straight from TikTok's Mom Talk, and a past that's anything but ordinary. We'll tell you why her unconventional path is exactly what the franchise needs right now, and what it means for the future of reality dating. Don't go anywhere, and make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. The Bachelorette's new lead sparks fierce debate. It's official, Frankie Paul is the next Bachelorette, and Bachelor Nation is buzzing, and not always in a good way. Her casting, a departure from the show's usual playbook, has drawn sharp criticism, most notably from The View's Behar, who questioned Paul's suitability with a pointed jab about baggage. This isn't the first time a contestant's past has been scrutinized on national television, but the intensity surrounding Paul's very public life, including her role in The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and her previous experiences, has ignited a firestorm of opinions. Behar's comments, specifically referencing Paul having multiple baby daddies and questioning if bachelors are lining up to be baby daddy number 3, echo a controversial moment from Season 8 of The Bachelorette, where a contestant's similar remark about Emily Maynard's daughter led to his swift elimination. The comparison highlights the show's delicate balance between drama and decorum, and Behar's blunt assessment has certainly ruffled feathers. Meanwhile, co-host Alyssa Farah Griffin offered a more nuanced perspective, acknowledging Paul's challenging life and chaotic authenticity as potential assets for reality TV, while still expressing some conflicted feelings about the casting choice. The public reaction has been a whirlwind of support and skepticism. Fans are debating whether Paul's unconventional background, including her departure from a restrictive Mormon faith and her openness about relationships, will make for a compelling season or a controversial one. The conversation extends beyond just her personal life, touching on the show's casting strategies and its willingness to embrace leads from outside the traditional Bachelor pipeline. The anticipation for the January 2026 premiere is palpable, with many wondering if Frankie Paul will deliver the drama and authenticity that has become her hallmark. But is this shade just the beginning of the drama? Stay tuned, because we're about to reveal the shocking casting secrets behind The Bachelorette. Bachelor producers' casting game exposed. The hunt for America's Next Bachelor is a complex game, and according to reality TV insider Reality Steve, producers are playing it with a familiar, and perhaps deceptive, playbook. In a recent discussion, Steve revealed how the casting department allegedly baits aspiring bachelors by telling them they're finalists, or even destined to be the next bachelor, only to pivot to a Bachelorette season when the lead is confirmed. This tactic, he claims, is a long-standing MO designed to secure contestants for the show, regardless of whether they are the lead or a contestant. Steve detailed a particularly striking anecdote about a man who was allegedly waiting backstage, ready to be announced as the Bachelor, only to have another contestant emerge instead. This alleged incident, which reportedly happened years ago but was corroborated by multiple sources, underscores the producer's alleged willingness to manipulate contestants' expectations. The message to potential suitors is clear. Producers might be telling you you're the next big thing, but you might just end up on someone else's season first, with no guarantee of a future Bachelor role. This strategy, Steve argues, preys on contestants' desires for fame and a prominent role within the franchise. The controversy lies in the perceived dishonesty of the casting process. Viewers and contestants alike are questioning whether these producers are genuinely scouting for the best fit for The Bachelor or simply using inflated promises to fill out the cast of whichever show is in production. The revelation has sparked conversations about the ethics of reality TV casting and the lengths to which networks will go to create compelling television. Fans are now watching the upcoming Bachelorette season with a critical eye, wondering how many of the contestants might be there under false pretenses. But the drama doesn't stop with casting calls. Get ready to dive into the personal struggles of the new Bachelorette herself. Bachelorette Taylor Frankie Paul's Faith versus Fantasy Sweet Dilemma. Taylor Frankie Paul, the freshly announced Bachelorette and star of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, is facing a deeply personal challenge as she prepares to navigate the show's infamous fantasy suites. Her journey is complicated by her upbringing in the conservative Mormon church, where intimacy outside of marriage is heavily stigmatized. Paul recently opened up on the Call Her Daddy podcast about the internal conflict she anticipates, admitting that while she believes in the importance of physical connection for a lasting relationship, the concept of overnight intimacy with multiple contestants weighs heavily on her. Paul expressed a desire to avoid repeating the past, referencing how former Bachelor Joey Graziadei handled the fantasy suites by remaining tight-lipped about his experiences. She stated, "For me, I would feel disrespectful doing it to two people." This sentiment highlights her struggle to reconcile the show's demands with her personal values and the shame she associates with sex due to her religious background. She explained, "So if I'm doing it, I'm not talking about it. I'm not telling my parents, I'm not telling anybody. I was I don't want to say secretive, but I felt shame, guilt." She is determined not to have her sex life broadcasted, indicating a significant shift in her approach to relationships and public disclosure. The public reaction to Paul's candor has been mixed, with many commending her honesty, while others question her readiness for the show's pressures. Her willingness to discuss these sensitive topics has resonated with viewers who, like her, may have grappled with similar conflicts between faith and personal desires. The conversation around her season is already touching on themes of self-discovery, cultural identity, and the evolving landscape of relationships, making her journey as Bachelorette one of the most anticipated and complex in recent memory. But her unique path to the mansion is just as compelling. We're revealing how this TikTok star is set to shake up the entire franchise. TikTok star Taylor Frankie Paul takes the Bachelorette crown. In a move that's shaking up the very foundations of Bachelor Nation, social media influencer Taylor Frankie Paul has been officially named the next Bachelorette. This casting marks a significant departure from the franchise's norm, bringing in a lead whose fame originated not from a previous Bachelor season, but from the viral phenomenon of TikTok's MomTalk community and her own reality series, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Paul's ascent to the Bachelorette throne is a testament to her unique journey. She first captivated audiences with her candid discussions about balancing faith, motherhood, and relationships within the context of her Mormon upbringing. This authenticity, coupled with her openness about a widely publicized swinging scandal, has cemented her reputation as a fearless storyteller. Unlike previous leads, who often enter the mansion with a pre-existing Bachelor Nation narrative, Paul arrives with a built-in following and a backstory that promises a fresh perspective, potentially injecting much-needed reinvention into the long-running dating show. Fans are buzzing with anticipation, eager to see how Paul's trademark transparency and chaotic energy will translate to the search for love. Her casting signals a broader trend of Mormon personalities gaining mainstream visibility in reality television. Many viewers see her as a relatable figure who isn't afraid to confront societal expectations, and her season is poised to be one of the most talked about yet, regardless of whether she finds lasting love. Her story is one of reinvention, proving that a path to primetime can begin anywhere, even on TikTok. And that's just the beginning of the buzz. Catch our lightning round recap of all today's top stories right after this. And that's a wrap on today's hottest headlines. We saw Joy Behar throw shade at the new Bachelorette, Taylor Frankie Paul, sparking a huge debate. We uncovered the alleged casting secrets producers are using to fill the Bachelorette mansion. Taylor Frankie Paul is wrestling with her Mormon faith and the fantasy suite decisions. And we're breaking down why Taylor Frankie Paul's unique TikTok-fueled journey is exactly what the Bachelorette needs. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to PumpTalk News for all your reality TV and entertainment updates. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all our socials.